Hello, I'm Dieonik, and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa. So, we've found out some stuff. Yeah, so we're gonna take them all down. Even though it's playing silly music, we're serious. Take you down with them. I gotta zip up my... I'm too naked. Let me be a little less. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, dude. Then I'll get right to the point. What memories did you steal from us? Bleh. There were the group photos, and then the interviews, which means... I've got it! You stole our memories of our entrance exam! Crickets. It seems like we've been going to the school for a while. Not cool, dude. At least give us a hint. You guys have sponges for brains. I already gave you a hint. If we had sponges for brains, then our brains would be absorbing knowledge like there was no tomorrow. Or maybe just liquids. That's up for debate. The memories I stole from you still have something to do with whatever. The memories I stole have to do with a certain something. Now that she mentions it, Monokuma did mention something like that. Something about the memories we had stolen and the certain something connected to them. Makuro's incentives, the other class trials, the Academy's founding. What was said? I don't remember. Monokuma's incentives. I don't think that would be it. So process of elimination, I'd say the founding. Okay, well, whatever. What? Who cares about something that happened hundreds of years ago? Hundreds? Okay. I'm bored of your answers, Negi. You're the super duper high school Sandman. I can feel my heart shattering, but I've got to pull it together. Just relax and try this again. I'm sure the answer's something to do with us personally. I'm not getting any support this way. Now that she mentioned it, something like this about Monokuma's incentives. The incentives you gave to spark the killings have some connection to our memories, don't they? So you do remember, well, you wouldn't forget something that important anyway. It was a silly question, and rude of me to have asked. I extend unto you my humblest apologies. Now, if you would allow me to ask you another question. Were you aware that there was a specific theme in each of the incentives I gave? A theme? Yes, indeed there was. And I would like to extend this question as a quiz to you all. What was the theme for the first incentive, the one I gave before Meizono's murder? What was the theme of Monokuma's first incentive? Monokuma gave each of us a DVD. On the one I got, there was a video of my family. The DVD Meizono received had a video of the friends she shared her dream with. Given that the theme of Monokuma's first incentive was love triangles, interpersonal relationships, interpersonal relations. Interpersonal. Oh, okay. Sorry. International relations. That's interpersonal relations. Interpersonal relations was the theme of the incentive for the first murder. Ding dong, ding dong. You're absolutely correct. The DVD I handed out contained videos of everyone's precious interpersonal relationships being laid to waste. Your families, your friends. By destroying these people and showing you the aftermath, I fanned the flames of your despair to escape in an attempt to incite a murder. And it worked. Even so, you guys can be cruel. You're one to talk. It was you who did it. Yes, of course. And I accept full responsibility. Okay. Time for the next question. Well, what do you think the theme of the second incentive was when Uwada was the villain? What was the theme of Monokuma's second incentive? Monokuma gave us each a peculiar note. And mine contained the secret of how long I wet the bed. Given that the theme of Monokuma's second incentive was unshakable will, the meaning of life, our past. Yeah. Our past, right? Yayification! You're right again, Negi. Yep. The theme for that incentive was... your shameful memories and your deepest, darkest secrets. Uwada committed his murder because he didn't want his secret to be spilled. What's your damn point? How long are you going to keep this up? Come on, don't be a party pooper. Here's your next question. Who can tell me what the theme of the third incentive was? Anyone? Anyone? What was the theme of Monokuma's third incentive? Celeste committed her murder so she could buy a castle in Europe and surround herself with the most gorgeous men in the world. I'd be invited. Given that, the theme of Monokuma's third incentive was... popularity, potential, greed. Yeah, I'd say greed because it was money, right? Yeah. Money. In other words, greed. Destroy our worlds! You fucking got it! I am the destroyer of worlds. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, it was the money. Money's the reason Celeste offed Yamada and Ishimaru. Money was the incentive, and greed was the motive for the third murder. Just what are you getting at? Why are you asking us these questions? Chill out. This is the last one. You know what the theme for the fourth sort of fucked up murder incentive was? What was the theme of Monokuma's fourth incentive? Ugami took her own life, and the trigger for that was Monokuma revealing something she had done. Given that, the theme of Monokuma's fourth incentive was... secrets, betrayal. Yeah. Betrayal, right? Yes, that's right. I miss you. I miss you, Sakura. Ugami killed herself because That makes 4 out of 4. I'm ecstatic. Obviously. What's your point? What was the meaning of all those questions? Interpersonal relationships and memories, greed and betrayal. Pretty standard motives, right? Cliché, even among clichés. You could say they've been done to death. However, those 4 are obviously not the only motives that exist in the world. There are as many motives for murder in the world as there are people to act on them. Nice crown. And these motives drive people to kill each other, bringing despair upon the world. I refer to them as the seeds of despair. The seeds of despair? Just as living things need food, water, and air to grow, so too do seeds of despair require sustenance. Yes, hope. Despair thrives because it has hope. So never have hope ever. Like the two sides of a coin, hope and despair are polar opposites, yet lie inseparably close together. How long are you going to continue this insipid sermon? Insipid sermon? What the hell happened to talking about our memories? Are you trying to avoid the topic? The hot topic. Is a word, or a phrase, or a trademarked label. Yeah, it's a trademarked label. It's a brand. I object to that. I'm not avoiding the subject of your memories. I am, in fact, discussing it now. To put it simply, these seeds of despair are very closely connected to your memories. In what way are they connected? By stealing your memories, I gave each of you hope. I gave you hope so you could be consumed by despair. Okay? How does having our memories stolen translate into being given hope? I don't know what you think you gave us, but it sure wasn't hope. Are you sure? Did the thoughts, I want to get out of here, never cross your mind? That was pretty much on the forefront of his mind constantly. The very fact that you had this thought means that you indeed had hope of getting out. What are you talking about? If you didn't want out of here, the killing would never have started. That's why I stole your memories, to encourage your I want to get out of here thoughts. So you're saying we want to escape because we had our memories stolen. Boop, boop, boop. Bingo! Turning it around, you're saying what if we had our memories? Sorry, that if we had our memories, we wouldn't want to leave? What the heck? Why wouldn't we want out of here if we had our memories? Maybe the tragedies had already happened and she isn't the one who caused them. Maybe they were just tragic things that happened in your life. Maybe that's why you were selected. You just had tragedy, and then if you found out that you had tragedy, then you wouldn't want to go. Boop, boop, boop. You're confused. So very confused. But nowhere near enough. I need you to be even more confused, to fall even deeper into despair. I mean, your hope has done such a good job of growing your despair this much already. So why stop there? On that note, I'm gonna give you a hint so big, I might as well be wrapping a belt around my neck. Sounds good.
本当に
Whoa, really? Yeah, I
さ
guess.
っさと教えなさいよ
Hurry up and say it.
じゃあ百聞
As they say,
はしかずって
seeing
いう
is believing.
お前らには
So I'm
外の
gonna give you
世界を
guys
ご
a
覧い
look
ただこ
at
う
the
かな
outside world. The outside world?
それって
You mean
この学園の外のことだよな。
outside the academy walls?
やっぱり
Something's happened out there, didn't it?
気になるよね
You wanna know, don't
や
ya?
っぱり見たい
You
よ
wanna
ね
see, don't ya?
う
Up, up, up.
僕
I
も
also
見
wanna
たい
see.
んだよねお前らの絶望
Your
に
faces,
沈んだ
your
顔が
faces,
さ
your faces as it sank into despair.
ではご会
And
長
now, our
です
feature presentation.
これが外の世界だよ
This is the world. This is the outside world. A world beyond the academy's walls.
お前らが出たい
This
出
is
た
what
い
the
と騒
place
いでいた
you've been
外の
going
世界
on
の
and
全
on
貌
about
だよ
wanting to return to looks like. This is way too bizarre to be real. This is way too bizarre to have actually happened. You're really good with Photoshop. Yeah. 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 Huh? Yeah, I concur.
やばい
So there you have
世
it.
界がやばい
Things are bad. The world
そういう
in
わけなん
trouble.
です
どういうわけだべ。
What in the
わからん
fresh
ぞ。
heck, dude? What does that... Sorry, that doesn't make any sense. What does that make any sense?
これは
What is this?
なんだ。
This is madness. This is Monokuma Land. Despair.
なんかの
This is a movie or something, right?
よね今の映像が意味するもの
You should all know the
あ
meaning
なたたちは
behind the images on these screens. We should know. What exactly should we know? How could we know anything about those ridiculous images?
それは
That knowledge
あなたたち
is
の
in the
奪われた
memories
記
you
憶
had
の中
stolen
にある
from
は
you.
ずです思い出せないなら
If you can't remember,
思い出してく
then
ださい。
please try. Please try your best to
思い
remember.
出してください
Ha ha ha! Have a little faith in your own brain. Whether you live or die is in the hands of that gray matter. I can't remember ain't gonna fly here, cause this is class trial. Student Slider's secret, the headmaster's photograph, a group photo. Come on, hurry the fuck up and remember. What happened to the outside world?
思い出すも何も。
What do you expect us to remember?
意味不明の映像だ。
By looking at those nonsensical images.
なんもわかんねえっての。
What is it? It doesn't happen
な
at
んだ。
all. What were those images?
お前の悪
Is
さ
this another one of your damn
そも
pranks?
そも思い出せって言うけど
First off, you're telling us to
何を思い出
remember.
せばいいの
But what should we remember?
俺も何も思い
No one
出せない
can
んじゃ
remember anything. We're done for. It's over for us. If we don't remember, it's all over? She expects us to remember what those absurd images mean. But how can we, when everyone's lost their memories? Wait, maybe she remembers something. Yeah. Alright, so let's fire Let's fire
この
this.
世界で何があったんだ。
思い出すも何もあんな意味不明の映像
Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. Genocider has a separate memory. I think? No. Did they share memories? I don't even remember. It's either they have a separate memory or they share memory. I don't remember. I think, yeah, no, I think they have separate memories. So Genocider would know, right? That makes sense, I think.
何もわかんねえってのさっきの映像はなんだ
Okay, so we're gonna wait till Fukawa speaks.
お前の悪ふざけ
Another one of your damn brains.
そもそも思い出せって言うけ
First
ど
off, you're telling us to remember.
何を思い出せばいい
But
の？
what do we remember?
誰もな
それは違うよ
I did it. Yay. Wait, why did I look at a 90? That's not nice.
もしかすると
I wonder, maybe she
彼女なら覚えてるかも
remembers.
誰よ彼女って
She who?
もう一人の深川さん
The other Fukawa. Genocider show. Huh?
二人は知識は
The
共
two
有
of
し
you
てる
share
け
the
ど
same
記
knowledge,
憶は共
but
有してないんだっ
you
てね
don't share the same memory, right? Okay, right. That's the thing that it was.
なるほどね
I see what you're saying. If their memories aren't shared,
片方の人格は
then
忘れ
it's
ている
possible one personality could remember something even if the other one forgot it.
どうなんだ
How about it, Kawa?
あいつ
You
に
want me to switch with her? To do with her?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. You're asking me to destroy my identity.
後悔よ
A little bit.
深川
Fukawa,
お前だけが頼り
you're
だ
our only hope. Fukawa Kenobi, you're our only hope. Achoo. Dun 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 dun! It's your friendly neighborhood homicidal maniac!
アイデンティティ
Her identity went down without much of a fight.
担当直入に
Answer my questions, and only my questions, and give me a straight answer.
あの映像に関して
Do those images ring a bell for you at all?
あの映像って
Yes. What images?
あそこのモニター
The
で
images being shown on those monitors.
あんた誰よ
Who are you?
あ
Ah, I'm the puppet
で
master.
すけどはじめまして
Nice to meet you.
こちらこそ
It's my pleasure.
いいから早くモニター見ろ
Just look at the screen already.
はい
Roger that, Captain. Yeah.
どうなの見覚えはある
Do you recognize anything?
強いて言うなら
If I had to decide.
もちろん
Of course. I've seen these before. You,
覚えてるんか
you remember?
もちろんですとも
I sure do.
やっぱり記憶を失ってなかったんだね
So you didn't lose your memories.
だったらなんで今まで
Then
黙
why
ってた
didn't
の
you say anything?
私は聞
I
か
only
れた
speak
こ
when
としか
spoken to.
喋らないの
Look at me.
ほら
I'm the quiet type. Alright. Okay. Let's go with that. Holy
説
crap.
得力がないよ
So, that is so not convincing. Yeah.
そんなことより覚えて
Never
いるな
mind
ら
that.
答えろ
If you remember, then answer me. What the hell is that?
どうしちゃったの
What's the matter, my white knight? Have you forgotten about the disaster? Disaster? Oh man, you really did forget it. Maybe my kiss will make you remember.
いいから答えろ
Quit playing around and
何
answer
が
me.
起きたんだ
What happened outside?
起きたというか今も起きてい
You
る
could
と
say
いう
it's
か
something that happened, or you could say it's something that is happening. Oh,
人類史上最大
but
最悪の
anyway,
絶望的事件です
that's
けど
mankind's most despairingly maleficent and monstrous malefication. I thought that was the murders that happened in that room, but it's not, I guess. Huh? Why would that phrase come up now? Because that's what caused all this.
何が
All what?
だから世界が
That's
こん
the
な風に
reason
なっ
the
ちゃ
world
った
turned
の
out
や
like this. Like this?
こんな風に終わ
Don't you mean it's the reason the world ended like this? Ended?
詳しく話せ。
Give me details.
ことを全て
Tell me
話す。
everything you know.
っちゃうよ
Roger that, darling.
人
Mankind's
類
most
史上最大
despairingly
最悪の絶望的
Most
事件が起きたの
despairingly maleficent and monstrous malefactation occurred 1 year ago.
これが殺人鬼の真っ青の事件
Malefaction. Have I been yeah, I've been reading it the wrong whatever. The malefaction was enough to send chills down even this homicidal maniac's spine.
あれは人
It
生という
transcends the realm of simple man-made catastrophe. Catastrophe. Catastrophe.
もはや
And
天才と
entered
言
the
っていいレベ
realms
ルの
of
事件なのです
and entered the realm of natural disaster. Okay.
まさしく
What is
人
reading?
類史上最大
It was
最悪の
undoubtedly
絶
mankind's
望
most
的事件
despairingly maleficent and monstrous malfaction. Malfaction.
その結果
As a
世界
result,
はあっ
in the blink of an eye, the world
あの風になってしまいま
turned
した
out like
以上
that.
です
The end.
以上で。ちょっと待って。
The end.
具体的なこと
Hold
が
on.
何にもわかんねえ
You
ぞ。
didn't give us any details.
具体的には私も
I
知
don't
ら
know
ない
any
の
specifics either.
リアルタイムで見てたのは
Little
ネ
Miss
クラの方なんで
Gloomy's the one
あっち
who
見てもらった方
experienced
が
it in real time. You'd be better off asking her.
あいつに聞いても
We
わか
asked
ら
you
んから。
precisely because
わざわざ
she
お前に
couldn't
聞いた
tell
んだ
us。anything. This is tragic. I can't be my white might. My white might.
これって悲劇だわ
I can't be my white knight's expectations. Oh, this is such a tragedy.
ほらほら
Come on.
血は喧嘩
You're fighting like a married couple already. You're enough already. Enough already.
それはさ
Anyway, the issue right now isn't what happened.
経過より結果
It's not the journey, but the
全てが結果
destination.
に集約されるんだ
Everything coalesces into the outcome. In short, coalesces. Whatever. So I assume that the outcome of what happens here is going to be the outcome of what happens to the world? That's weird. Why would you do that, lady?
世界は終わっ
The world ended. That's all that
た重要
matters.
なのはそれだけだよ
Okay, well, never mind then.
終わるわけねえ
Like hell it ended,
世
dude.
界だぞ。
It's the freaking world.
大丈夫だ
Relax,
そんな
there's
に
nothing to
慌
freak
てな
out
くたっ
about.
てどうせ100年も経てばみん
100
な
years
死ぬ
from
ん
now,
だし
everyone will be dead anyway. So the end of the world is hardly a big deal. This is absurd. Preposterous.
じゃあさ
Then while we're talking crazy, let me tell you something else
馬鹿げ
preposterous.
た話を教えてあげるよ戸上くんの心の
It's
支え
about
る
the
の
light at the end of your
戸上財
tunnel.
閥について
Togami, the Togami group.
だと。
What was that?
思った通り食いつ
Just
いて
as
く
I
れましたね
expected. That got your attention.
疲れた OL がケーキバ
I
イ
have
キング
your
に食いつ
attention
く
like
よう
a
に食い
cake
ついてくれ
buffet
ましたね
has the attention of an exhausted secretary. Okay. So, what do you think? What do you think happened to the Togami family? It was destroyed. It was destroyed. I think it was probably destroyed.
やるわね人間
Not bad, mortal. That's correct.
まだ何も言ってない
I
のに。
haven't even said anything yet.
飽きたんだよ
Oh.
もう絶望的に飽
I've
きた
had
んだよ
enough. I've had way too goddamn much of this.
手を変え品を変
I
え
kept trying to change things up, but in the end, we just kept doing the same shit again and again.
だから
So I made all the answers correct. Isn't that a refreshing change of pace? Yeah. I wonder, is this some kind of disease? Is my being so fickle some kind of illness? Yeah, probably. The point is, your family, Togami, has been completely and totally wiped off the map. What are you talking about? I can confirm the deaths of everyone connected to your house and their relatives. Your family is history. Stop telling such tasteless jokes. Stop. Are you ordering me around? A mere mortal dares give me divine punishment incarnate an order? Know your place, lowly mortal. You are no longer worthy of the title Super Duper High School Scion. Nothing could destroy my family. The Togami Group will control the world. Man, that world already ended a goddamn year ago, too. Well, that's news. Hold on. What you're saying doesn't make any sense. What? It doesn't make sense. There's no way something like that could have happened a year ago. I mean, we just arrived here a few weeks ago. She just deleted all your memories up until this point. So if something happened and the world ended last year, then what does that make the world we're living in from all that time? For all that time. One word can make a difference. You guys are just making a bad assumption. Assumption? The way we've been talking. It's like you think the malefication malfaction. I'll read it however the damn well I please. Malfaction happened before you came to Hope Academy. Well, why wouldn't we? We just barely got here. Just barely. So, you guys, 2 years ago is something that just barely happened. Wow. Huh? 2 years ago. That's when you guys came to Hope Academy, 2 years ago. What? What does she mean? 2 years ago? I want some of whatever this chick's smoking, dude. Of course you do. I can understand what... I can understand wanting to deny it. But the truth is irrefutable. The truth. Actions and reactions, cause and effect. Too repugnant, that would be... Sorry. I don't know. Repudiate, but I don't know. That would be trespass on... Would be to trespass on God's territory. Repudiate? I don't know. Repudiate? Is repudiate a word? Surely, I've given you enough hints. That you've figured it out by now. What memories I took from you. Now, answer me. Answer me with every fiber of your being. Answer you, but I have no idea what's going on anymore. Even so, we don't have a choice. If we don't answer her, it's all over. We had our memories stolen. If what Enoshima is saying is true, then we arrived at Hope Academy 2 years ago. Yet, despite that, we all believe it happened just recently. In which case, these are the memories she stole from us. Our time at Hope Academy. Assuming you're telling the truth, then the memories we lost are everything that happened in the 2 years since we got here. No, that's just no way. Correct. You're not half bad, mortal. Huh? This again? A full 2 years of memories? Yes. You've all been students at Hope Academy for 2 years now. You would think we would know how to pronounce that word. And you forgot it all. I've been a student here for 2 years, and I just forgot it all? Like, who? That's freaking insane. It is insane, and it is unbelievable. But that's just our selfish despair speaking. We want it to be impossible. We don't want to believe. But if it's the truth, then we have no choice but to lay it bare. Alright, so I sense a thing coming. Before we get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. We're finding out a lot. These episodes are, well, they're about right. They're about right. They're about right. I would usually make them really long, but I have a lot to do and little time to do it in, so we're gonna kind of spread it out and hopefully everything's okay. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, comment on what you think of the game so far. Go check out the other videos I've done, and I will see you soon.